Guilt looks sideways, hope looks up, care looks down with lids of lead. Love looks forward, hate looks back. Fear has eyes all over his head. Fear has eyes all over his head. Let me sing that again. Guilt looks sideways, hope looks up, care looks down with lids of lead. Love looks forward, hate looks back. Fear has eyes all over his head. Yes, fear has eyes all over his head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This little room is full of yearning hearts. Open the door that keeps us far apart. Let in the light to guide us on our way into this day, into this day. You know, it's a song I don't think I've done during any of my musicals because it's about a little room, you know, and here we are in the big wide internet, and it seemed inappropriate, but I was realizing that what I've done here with my Wednesday evening musicals is to kind of create a little room that we can come together in and ponder things and turn things over and love things and fear things and embrace things. So it's totally all right to do this song, and I invite you to sing along. After each, not every line, but almost every line in the verse, you just repeat what I just sang. I'll make it clear to you when the time has come. This little room is full of yearning hearts. Open the door that keeps us far apart. Let in the light to guide us on our way into this day, into this day, into this day. You got it now? Into this day, into this day. A morning dove is calling out to me. She cries that love is all we're meant to be. Shake off the fear that keeps us locked away from this sweet day, from this sweet day, from this sweet day, from this sweet day, from this sweet day. Yeah, 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 yeah. This little room can't hold us anymore, so full of hope. What are we waiting for? Come take my hand, we'll sing and make our way into this day, into this day, into this day, into this day, this sweet, sweet day. This little room, this little room, this little room, this little room. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here with me on my Wednesday evening musicale once more. It's just a few days before the big election, and I decided I would kind of make this program just about kind of getting centered and getting grounded and being hopeful and being supportive of one another. You know, there's this whole thing about everybody keeps talking about herd immunity, but I actually look forward to a day where we're sort of trying to get along again. I'm calling it herd unity. Let's go for herd unity before we talk about herd immunity, okay? And remember, breathing is always available. Slow, steady. That's what the lady doctor said to me when I showed up for an emergency. It was a pretty nasty injury, with pain and swelling I could feel and see. Oh, but what I heard, you see, was you have a slow, steady heart. What does it mean to have a steady heart when our whole world seems to be falling apart? What does it mean that it is beating slow, in spite of pain and everything I know? Ooh, it's a mighty mystery. I have a slow, steady heart. Slow, steady, slow, steady, slow, steady, slow, steady heart. Sometimes the thing we really need to hear slips unexpectedly into our ear, where time and place have not prepared us for the very news to make our spirits soar. Oh, here's breaking news for free. I have a slow, steady heart. Slow, steady, slow, steady, slow, steady, slow, steady heart. My swollen foot will take some time to heal, but that dear woman helped me keep it real. Oh, she said almost tenderly, you have a slow, steady heart. Oh, slow and steady. Sing that with me. Slow sugar now, slow and steady. Slow, may you have a slow and steady heart. Unexpected words from an unexpected source at an unexpected time. We must always be ready to receive these little messages of delight and hope and love. I'm going to play a song that I haven't done for a long time. I first learned it when I sang with Brian Bowers on his first Flying Fish album back in the mid-1970s, and I hadn't heard this. I learned it immediately because I loved it, and it just kind of goes away for a while, and it seems to be a good one to sing right now, too, around this time and what we're looking for in our lives. This pandemic has given us an opportunity to really dig deep and search and look at what we want our lives to be coming out of it. So this is a song that was written by Red Hayes and Jack Morse in the 1950s. And I read a little blurb about Red Hayes that almost every line in the song is something that his mother said to him over the years. And I just think that is such a great tribute to a mother-son relationship to end up with a song like this. Oh, how many times have you heard someone say, if I had his money, I'd do things my way. But how little they know, it's so hard to find man in town with a satisfied mind. Well, once I had money, I had fortune and I had fame. Oh, I had everything to get a start in life's game. Then one day it happened, I lost every dime, but I'm richer by far, with a satisfied mind. Oh. You know, during this time, we're feeling such a hunger for accountability from our leaders, honesty, and a sense of moral direction, a moral compass. But we all come to those points in our lives when we have choices to make. And just by way of empathy, I want to share with you something that happened to me many years ago when I was living on Beaver Island, and we were having a very, very hard time financially. We were really struggling. And I went off to Madison, Wisconsin and did a gig, and they handed me a bunch of money at the end of the night, and I thought, oh, wow, man, this is great. And I tootled on home with the money, and a couple days later, I got a phone message saying, we gave you too much money. You have to send half of it back. Does this kind of sound like some kind of Hallmark movie or something? You know, there I am at my moral crossroads. What is Claudia gonna do? This was before the internet, you know, so I could have just pretended I never got the phone message and gone on with my life, and we could really use that money, like I was saying. And then I remembered that the guy that night had introduced me. This was a benefit for some kind of community service in Madison. Claudia Schmidt makes me proud to be a member of the human race. That's what came into my head. I had to give the money back. It's what you call accountability. Accountability. How money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a heart that's grown times compared to the one with a satisfied mind. Oh, now when my life is over and my time has run out, all my friends and my loved ones, I'm gonna leave them, no doubt. But there's one thing for certain: when it comes my time, I'm gonna leave this old world with a satisfied mind. Satisfied mind. Satisfied mind. Yeah, satisfied mind. Well, we cannot blame our current leadership for all of the polarity and enmity that we're living with now. They've definitely thrown gasoline onto what was already kind of simmering away there, kind of festering away. But by way of showing you this, I wanted to play a song today that I wrote many years ago when I was living in Traverse City, when I just became aware of this growing polarity and incivility, even in a bucolic little northern Michigan town that was like known for its friendliness and its charm. And I was getting more and more concerned. I would be talking with my friends, and you know, one friend was asked to leave a garage sale because of a political button she was wearing. I mean, people were so loaded even at that point that they could not tolerate even a different viewpoint on a button on a jacket, much less have a conversation about it. So that's what led me to write this song. And I think it's something we have to really think about. And it goes back, I wanted to get back to some basic human, you know, at least we're all oxygen-breathing, carbon-based life forms. You know, let's start there again. And then try again, because right now we're failing miserably. And I have to say that one of those important little Midwestern bits of wisdom I grew up with were the two simple words: be nice. Be nice. It's a start, right? So I wrote this song, and I wrote it not in an accusatory way. I wrote it for all of us because, you know, when I'm pointing my finger at you, I'm pointing 3 back at myself. And so this song is for me as well as for all of you, because being a mouthy kind of gal, I mean, if somebody throws it down, I'm more than ready to pick it up, especially these days. I'm very impatient. My impulse control is really down to almost nothing, down to a nub. So this is my music therapy song for the show tonight. And when you hear me sing the words, be nice, I want you to answer firmly, but politely, be nice. So the pushy woman in the grocery line stomped upon your shoe, and some children in the neighborhood covered your car with crazy glue, and then some guy flipped you the bird when he cut you off today. Be nice, dear, it's the only way. Be nice, it's the bee's knees. Try saying, shut your pie hole, please. So the telemarketer got a little snippy, yes, that's true, but who knows? Maybe she took a cue or two from you, and the guy who ran the red light could have killed you. But oh well, be nice, 'cause not to be nice is hell. Be nice, it's a habit to be sure, but then again, so serial murder. Well, I know you have the option to whack me with your purse, but that's just the beginning to a scene that could be worse. You probably have a gun in there, and God only knows what more. Why break that rule and blow your cool just to settle some stupid score. So someone let the air out of your tires just last night. You're feeling a little paranoid, you're itching for a fight. You suspect that it's your brother-in-law, but you haven't any proof. Be nice, don't perforate his roof. Be nice, take a deep breath, help prevent another untimely death. So your neighbor's a racist, sexist, grabby, curmudgeonly SOB. He built a lovely pole barn, but it's on your property. You get the sweetest revenge when you tell him what to do. You tell him, be nice to me, okie dokie, or I'll sue. Ha, just kidding. So blow your top, give him a bop, smile and say, have a nice day. Which is worse, in the end, it's up to you, my surly friend. I know we drive each other nuts and sometimes hate each other's guts, but in the end, the best advice is just to suck it up and be nice, 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 oh please, be nice, please be nice. All right, just saying, doesn't hurt to try. Well, when I was in South Africa, many years ago now, sometimes it seems like it was just a couple years ago, I was in some places, a couple of little villages, where the people had every right to be wretched, absolutely wretched and bitter, and their villages were full of poverty and sickness, and yet what I heard was singing. From sunup to sundown and afterward, people were always singing. They had a way of reaching in deep and finding that center and finding that joy. And it made me understand the power of singing and making music together, that it's about raising energy, raising the group's energy. And so I came back to America re-inspired about the power of groups coming together to celebrate music, and celebrate life and the world. And it also made me very intolerant of whiners when I got back to America. And so I wanted to do this song today. It's easier done in a group where I can sort of teach you everything right on the spot, but we can do it like this because I know you're listening, and I know some of you already know this song, so I like to picture you just dancing around your house, just singing your hearts out on this one. I sing a line, I go da 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 da, and you go under a promising sky, da 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 da, under a promising sky. And then the chorus is just a free-for-all. You can sing anything. It goes, promising sky, we're walking under promising sky, lightning and thunder, promising sky, here comes the sunshine, promising sky, it's yours and it's mine. That's the chorus. To sing it all, sing whatever you want. Every step we take is on sacred ground here, under a promising sky. Someone or something lived and died all around here, under a promising sky. Well, it's a promising sky, we're walking under promising sky, lightning and thunder, promising sky, here comes the sunshine, promising sky, it's yours and it's mine. So we breathe in the past and breathe out tomorrow, under a promising sky. Today's just a moment's taste of joy and of sorrow, under a promising sky. Come on now, promising sky, we're walking under promising sky, lightning and thunder, promising sky, here comes the sunshine, promising sky, it's yours and it's mine. Oh, the ancestors' voices try to call us home, under a promising sky, but the cries of the children won't leave us alone, under a promising sky. Ooh, it's a promising sky. We're walking under promising sky. Lightning and thunder, promising sky. Here comes the sunshine, promising sky. It's yours and it's mine. So we're caught between the earth and the heavens above, under a promising sky. The best we can do is fill the space with love, under a promising sky. Sing it out now. Promising sky. We're walking under promising sky. Lightning and thunder, promising sky. Here comes the sunshine, promising sky. It's yours and it's mine. Well, you are an angel when you open your heart, under a promising sky. Ooh, you don't need wings to make a brand new start, under a promising sky. Oh, promising sky. We're walking under promising sky. Lightning and thunder, promising sky. Here comes the sunshine, promising sky. It's yours and it's mine. Sing it one more time. Promising sky. We're walking under promising sky. Lightning and thunder, promising sky. Here comes the sunshine, promising sky. It's yours and it's mine. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I want to leave you on a note of hope. I want to thank you for joining me this Wednesday evening musicale, just a few days before Election Day 2020. When we meet again, it'll be a different time, different era. That's what I believe. There's a great quote that my friend Louisa just shared with me recently. Hope is a verb that rolls up its sleeves. I'm trying to think when I'm going to be back with you. I know for sure I'm doing a concert for Godfrey Daniels in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania in early December, and I'll get you word about that. And you can visit my website. My virtual tip festival lives there. All of the musicale videos and my concerts I've been doing live there. My CDs live there. We were just reading an interesting piece of information the other day that the streaming has interrupted musicians' income flows so much, and that actually one CD purchase is equal to 200 downloads. It takes that many downloads to get the equivalent of one CD purchase, so it's just kind of trickling in, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm feeling hopeful about all of it because I think the music is so important. We'll figure out a way to keep it doable. There is darkness in these hills, I am not afraid. There is darkness in these hills, I am not afraid. There is darkness in these hills, though some may tremble, I am still. Hope lives in these quiet hills. You know, every verse ends with hope lives in these quiet hills. There is darkness in the land, I seek the taste of hope. There is darkness in the land, I seek the taste of hope. There is darkness in the land, with sorrows more than we can stand. Hope lives in these quiet hills. Oh, and there is darkness in my heart, the taste of hope is sweet. There is darkness in my heart, the taste of hope is sweet. There is darkness in my heart, yet I can feel the healing start. Hope lives in these quiet hills. Ooh, yeah, yeah. The wonderful poet Kim Stafford puts it this way in a poem called Proclamation. Whereas the world is a house on fire, whereas the nations are filled with shouting, whereas hope seems sometimes lost like a bird on a wire left by migration behind, whereas kindness is seldom in the news and peace an abstraction while war is real, whereas my life is short, whereas my work is all I have, whereas I am afraid, whereas I am free despite all fire and anger and fear. Be it therefore resolved. A song shall be my calling. A song not yet made shall be vocation, and peaceful words the work of all my remaining days. There is darkness in these hills, I am not afraid. I am not afraid. Oh, there is darkness in these hills, I am not afraid. There is darkness in these hills, though some may tremble, I am still. Hope lives in these quiet hills. Oh, hope lives in these quiet hills. Hope lives in these quiet hills. Thank you so much. Be well, take care, keep heart, vote, and we'll see you next time.